this video, we're talking about Maryland and all of the great things that make this an awesome place to live. Now, we're part of the Washington, D.C. and the Baltimore metro area. And today we're going to talk about 5 pros as well as 5 cons of living here in Central Maryland if you're considering moving to this state. If this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to learn more about the DMV area, then make sure you subscribe and don't forget to leave a comment below. My name is Tabitha Richardson with Next Tone Leaders as well as MarylandLiving.co. And as we talk about the pros and cons of living in Maryland, these are just my personal thoughts and experiences after I've lived here and relocated from New York City over 20 years ago. So I'm sharing with you just to help you decide if this is the right place for you. Watch until the end because you don't want to miss that last con that I share. You're not going to believe it. So let's jump in and I will start with the pros first. Pro number 1, all of the fun activities. Maryland has a wide range of things to do, especially outdoors in both the summer and winter seasons. So you can experience the 15 beaches such as Sandy Point, North Beach, and Ocean City. After that, you can wind down with the different wineries, 80 of them throughout the state, from Linganore Wine Cellar, Robin Hill, and the new Black-owned winery, Boyd Crew Wines. And in the cooler months, enjoy hiking trails at Great Falls and skiing in the mountains of Deep Creek. Now, let's move on to pro number 2, our robust economy. Now, with close proximity to Washington, D.C. and military bases as well as corporate hubs, Maryland has a robust job market, especially in biotechnology, healthcare, and government services, which offers a wide variety in employment opportunities. But not to mention, Maryland is listed in the top 10 states for small business owners, such as me. Pro number 3. Culture and history. Now, Maryland has a lot of historic sites, such as the Fort McHenry National Monument, the Southerly Plantation, which I've had the pleasure of visiting, Fort Washington Park, and Maryland is also rich in culture, which attracts people from diverse backgrounds and gives us amazing food and restaurants to choose from. Pro number 4, the educational system. Maryland has been known for having some of the top public school systems in the country, with Howard County, Montgomery County, and Carroll County leading the pack. And you will also find some of the top universities, with Johns Hopkins University ranking number 9 in the nation and the Naval Academy ranking number 3, as well as University of Maryland College Park ranking 46. Now, let's move on to pro number 5. The weather variability. Now, if you prefer to live in a state with changing weather, then you'll love Maryland. We have hot summers and cold winters, and then the transitional seasons of spring and fall. The hottest month is July, with temperatures usually averaging around the mid to upper 80s, and the coldest month is January, with temperatures averaging in the mid to low 20s. You'll never get bored with the weather here in Maryland if you live here, and you'll get to enjoy all of the activities that coincide with the seasons. So if you like what you've heard so far and you're looking to move to Maryland, then make sure to give me a call and I can help you narrow down neighborhoods that fits your budget and your lifestyle. My contact information is below in the description section. Now, if you found value, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment or question because it does help me to know if I should make more content like this. Now, let's take a look at some of the less favorable things of Maryland. Con number 1, the cost of living. Maryland is one of the most expensive states to live in within the United States. The housing costs are higher, especially around the Washington, D.C. metro area of Montgomery County, Prince George's County, and Charles County. It can be a challenge for some, but with the many different government employees, the military and private sector opportunities, it has its benefits. To find more affordable housing, you'll need to just drive just a little bit further out. and you'll find houses that run anywhere between 250,000 to a million plus. Con number two, our traffic. I mean, no one really likes traffic, right? We have a lot of major roadways, with I-95 being one of them. And depending on where you're traveling to and from will determine just how much traffic you'll have to endure and how long your commute will be. As typical with any major city, you can expect a lot of traffic around the morning and evening rush hours. And on Fridays, traffic will start between 2 and 3 p.m. I mean, hey, we have over 6 million people living here, and that's a lot. Con number three, taxes. With our higher wages, our higher property values, and a higher cost of living comes with the dreaded higher taxes. There's not much more I can say about that. So let's just move on to con number four, crime. Now, some parts of Maryland, more specifically the urban areas, experience higher crime rates as it relates to the national average, which can be concerning for some. When you live in a heavily populated state, you'll find there will be crime. And I recommend you research the areas where you want to live, as well as the crime rates. And then last, if you've been waiting for this last one, con number five, the cicadas. And let me take a moment before I jump into this one. Moving from New York to Maryland, I have never experienced anything like this. And if you were my client during our last bout with cicadas, well, let's just say I needed a lot of grace. I do not like any kind of bugs, and this was like the second coming of the locust. Now, they only come every 17 years, thankfully, but having lived in Maryland for 22 years, I've experienced them twice. And I'll just let you look them up because I don't want to talk about the cicadas anymore. I remember sitting in my car at times, like wanting to cry because I did not want to get out. But enough said. Now, just a side note, Maryland has a heavy sports population, with the Washington metro area rooting for the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore metro riding hard for the Baltimore Ravens. And again, with the rich, diverse culture we have, you can experience clusters of communities that offer amazing food choices. And last, as a fellow business owner, I have to highlight the entrepreneur community and support and funding that is available if you are looking to spread your wings and into owning a business. So there you have it. These are my top 10 pros and cons of living in Maryland. And if you are thinking about making a move to Central Maryland, whether it's in 30 days, 90 days, or a year from now, I would love to help you. So give me a call, text, email, or schedule a Zoom call, and you can find all of my contact information below in the description. I hope you got some value from this video, and be sure to check out some of the other videos as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.